Okay, today my name is James Tolley, and I'm here to talk to you about how you can save money to go to one of my family's favorite places, the happiest place in the world, is Walt Disney World in Florida. Some of the things that you can do to save money, and I will give you an idea of what it costs to go there if you were to book your reservations through Walt Disney World themselves, or by chance if you have the opportunity to use a discount that we do. I'm prior military, so we still get to use military discount on all our tickets, our hotel reservations, not necessarily airline tickets, but we do save a huge amount of money. So I'll give you an idea where we usually stay. We usually stay at the value resorts that Disney Worlds have. We've stayed at Pop Century, All-Star Sports, All-Star Movies, and we're planning sometime next summer in 2012 to go to All-Star Music. To give you an idea of what we usually do is we have 2 adults and 2 kids that usually stay in one room. Right now, if you were to call them today, the average price to stay in that hotel to include, let's say if you're going to pick a date from the 17th to the 24th of May of 2012, that cost right now is $3,506. That will include the hotel for the nights that you're going to stay. It does have a dining package, which would include 2 snacks, 2 sit-down meals, and a breakfast every day for every member of your family. And it does come with an 8-day Hopper Park tickets to go to all the parks. There's 4 parks there. Now, I've broken that down so you can have an idea of what those cost. The hotel would cost $1,066 for those nights. The park tickets for all 4 members of your family would cost $1,249, and the food, the dining package, would cost roughly about $1,300. Give or take a couple dollars here and there plus tax. To give you an idea of what my family saves, if you call them directly and if you have any kind of discounts that you can use, AAA, USAA, anything that you can think of through your company, through your business, the biggest one we like to use is the military discount. To give you an idea, if I called and got the same price for that same time frame, the price of the hotel went down about $350. Right now it's $745 for all 4 members of my family. The park hopper tickets, we usually go 4 days because trying to cram 8 days in there, it gets very busy. We like to have a day off between some of the parks. It kind of helps. I can get those tickets out at the military base. For 4 members of my family, I can get those tickets for about $550. That's a savings right there, about $700. That $700 you could use for anything, gifts, souvenirs. We like to use those savings on our food. We don't use the food dining package that they have. We have family members that live in Florida, so a lot of times what they'll do is generally on the first day, they'll meet us there and they'll take us to Walmart and we'll buy lunch meat and bread and lots of water, sodas, snacks. We generally even take a suitcase loaded with snacks when we go. So that'll give you an idea how you could save a lot of money. So if we don't buy the food package, that alone saves you about $1,300 to $1,400, depending on how many days and which package, food dining package you're going to buy. So that right there is probably your biggest savings. Now, as far as the airline tickets, we like to fly when we go. So we generally will watch the airline fares. Sometimes you can get a really good break on them, sometimes you can't. So it's just depending on what day you want to buy your airline tickets. So that alone will give you an idea as far as how much we save and what you can do with the extra money that you save. Now, a couple other things that we like to do is my wife likes to take a lot of pictures with her camera. The park offers what they call a photo pass, and every time you go to any of the parks, they generally have a lot of photographers there, and you can hand them this like little credit card, and it's got a scanner bar on it. And they'll take pictures of you and your family in key spots around the park, and what they'll do is they'll put that image, they'll scan the card with the photo when they've taken them, and when you return home from your trip, you can upload those videos at a certain price, and it gives you all the pictures that they've taken. At the same time, sometimes they'll even use your camera to take a picture if they're in a generous mood that day. A lot of times, they usually don't because they want you to buy stuff that they take care of. And you get extra pictures of the characters and whatnot that you have. So what you can do is you can save money by buying certain images or buying the whole disc that comes with your pictures. Generally that runs about $140 for all the images. And that'll include all the pictures that they take, and it'll include some extra shots that they throw in of characters and whatnot. So a lot of times is what we get is we get the images, and then my wife will come home and she'll either order a photo book through Disney. We've done that a couple times, and to give you an idea, here's the first one. This is done by Disneyworld, and basically what it is it's done by Disney, and you can generally pick the pictures that you want. You can pick the pictures that you want throughout the book, and it will include some short little characters from the book that you can post around. You can even customize what you want to say in some of the pictures, and it'll have Disney characters around throughout the book. This does cost a little bit more money. Generally these run anywhere between $60 and $100 depending on how many pages you want to do and how elaborate you want to get. We've done this I think one or maybe two times, and even this last trip that we did, this was the one from 2008 that we did, and it's even got your name on the front of it, and so it's like a leather-bound book, and it's got a lot of pages in it and great pictures. Some of the other things that you can do, there's a lot of different websites that you can go to that you can create your own books to at the same time, and probably save, if not half to 75% of that cost in doing the book yourself from a different website. Basically it's the same thing. I mean, if you look at both of them, they both look like they're done from Disney. Some of the images are all the same. You can get as creative as the ones from Walt Disney World to do that. And so to give you an idea, in the book that we created this year from 2011, this book, if you were to look at it, it almost looks like the same ones from Disney World. It's a little bit harder cover, but you can customize the front with your own pictures. And the pages within the book are pretty much the same. They're colorful backgrounds. The only thing that's lacking on some of them are the Disney characters themselves, but you can download a couple of images from the website. Even in this picture over here, you can see Animal Kingdom in some of the pictures. Doesn't necessarily have some of the characters, but if you download all the images, you even get some pictures like this picture right here. It's even got Mickey and Minnie from Christmas, and that's the time we went this year, was during the Christmas season in Walt Disney World. That was one of the times that we hadn't gone yet, and it's wonderful to go see something like that. So you can put all your images still in here. You still have some of the Disney characters that are throughout the book. So it's not necessarily done by Walt Disney, but you can make it pretty much look like it came from Walt Disney. This will save you about anywhere between 50 and 75% of the cost from the initial book. So those are some of the ways on photos that you can save. So today what I've talked to you about is how to save money on the trip itself, from the hotel cost, from your plane tickets, from your food cost, and at the same time, some of the ways you can probably save on airline tickets. I've also talked to you today about how to save on doing pictures. You can take your own camera. At the same time, you can even have them shoot the pictures and upload all the images and save them from there. So, great ways to save money, to go to some of the places that we've been to include our happiest place in the world, Walt Disney.